Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with DVD. You do. Now, this is going to be my episode recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 7B, Episode 12, Shady Now, Sunni Later. So the episode opens up and we have Trisha with her children. And they play and they have a good time, and woo, baby, that little girl looks just like Marquez. Marquez, you should have spent more time with her. Okay, I believe Trish really hated you because you know the old wives' tales is you meddling with the woman and getting into it with her a lot when your children come out looking just like their daddy, like my little girl, my oldest baby. Oh. I didn't have nothing to do with that. But anyway, she's like, hey, I'm about to get divorced from your dad. What she's saying is, I do translations for Miss Trish, okay? Because she talks between her teeth and don't open her mouth really, and she just moves the size of her jaw, okay? So what she said, I'm about to divorce your dad. You understand that? So the young man says, well, Mom, I knew that was coming a long time. So she says, I'm about to divorce your dad. And the little girl said, oh, well, the little girl talks like a mom. And she says, I don't even know how they understand each other. Just jokes, people. I love the kids. But anyway, she said that, maybe they should have done this long time ago. None of these children want their parents together. Okay, Trish? Let it go, because you are definitely the opposite of Melody. Okay? Everybody is saying Melody still wants motel hotel. I don't know that lady hard. But I can say this. It is OVER for the both of you. Okay? If Melody still wants Martell in her heart, I mean, all I could say is she let him go. And you're pretending to let Marquez go. See, it's a difference. A lot of people don't see that difference, but grown ass folks can see the difference. Okay? So she says, what are you thinking for that? So she asked the kids what they think about it. And it's like, when I tell you these kids cool with it, so you don't have to worry about them. And so they ask her, on some grown kid stuff, because they very mature. Look, lady, are you going to marry Ken? Yes or no? Yes. Huh? Oh, she said she's going to have to think about it. Did y'all see that? That lady don't want to marry that man. Okay? She don't want it. Ken, come to the front. Listen to me carefully. You and all your muscles, Hook, Incredible Hook, while you out here trying to save hoes. She don't want to marry you. Can you hear that? Understand? So the next thing we have more Trish. Ooh, this episode was Trish heavy. And Neil invites her to the house. We're going to get down to the bottom of all Trisha's problems. Trish damn ass needs therapy. Because every scene she's in, I'm angry. I'm just angry. All this angry. I'm just angry. So she says she's angry all the damn time. I'm about to snap. I'm about to go off. I'm about to crash out. Nothing ever positive coming out this tight teeth helpless mouth. Okay? So they all talk about all of her issues. So Trish goes on to tell Nell once she arrives in her scantily clad clothing, girl, I don't know, maybe you just happy you had a body to do all that. So go on, you grown, child. Okay? You grown. That's all I got to say about that. Like I said, sometimes just because you can wear the stuff don't mean you should. Cause the shit don't be cute, no way. You know what I'm saying? I can see some cute scantily clad shit, like the shit Contessa wear sometimes. Notice I said sometimes. Cause she could be tacky too. But tacky all the time with that scantily clad clothes. Them clothes look like they come from first to Hollywood. No ma'am. No damn ma'am. Okay. So anyway, Trish, what is this I hear about you and Martell? Did you Netflix and chill? So she said at first, which means that there were more than one time. That's what they did. All I'm saying is they both have confirmed that she went to the house multiple times. Netflix and chilling my eye. Surprisingly, he never tried to drink with me. Surprisingly, you damn right. It's surprising because anytime Martell comes in contact with a woman that he finds even remotely attractive, he gonna push up on them with them that hook and curve. In my opinion, you talking about a male horetta. That one right there. Anything that moves and walks with a hole on it, he want to stick the hook and curve in my opinion. Okay? So you're not fooling me, sis. You're not fooling me. Okay? You might be fooling Nell over there. So Nell said, well, I tell you what, I'm going to leave you alone about it. Well, seeing as how you are her husband's cousin, why didn't you say, well, what is that about you and Lexi that was going on last year? You all up in my cake. Let me get in yours. Let me get in your battle for a change. How come you get to ask all the questions? What's going on with Lexi and her mom? Huh? Okay, bet you shut up then and get out my motherfucking business. Right. So anyway, she said, well, what about your husband? Well, my parents wasn't there ever there for me. He was never a good husband. And I just said one day, I was just like, you go ahead and do your thing, I'll do mine. So what she said was, Marquez, you can go do your thing and I'm going to do mine. So, because he wanted to leave for some space. And he told me that I was too close to my family. Too close to my family? My sister died in my arms. My mother went into the hospital with a diabetic coma and didn't come out. Too close to my family? Yeah, that was very insensitive if you said that. Pink salmon? Very insensitive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I'm sitting here being in the same boat as the both of them. I have no parents. Okay? It's stressful. It's stressful, especially nowadays when 70s, 60s, and people living to be 100, and you looking at your parents go away in their 70s and 60s. Yeah. Yes, bad feeling. Bad feeling. Terrible. And I'm looking at my friends with their parents. Yeah, I do get envious. I can't even lie because I understand how Nell feels. It is a struggle not being able. Sometimes I look around because I live in my mama's house. Sometimes I look around and be like, let me go back here and ask my mom. And then I forget. You know what I'm saying? So I feel both of them. And right there, I do have compassion for Trish, okay? But she's a mess. And she's a very angry little lady. Move right along. Let's get on down to the bar scene. I believe the bar scene is next. Oh, so no, we go to the venue and nothing to see here, y'all. We're gonna breeze right the fuck on by this because what? Again, we're talking about Nell and her mom and how she's gonna miss this event because, you know, everything comes back to her on their anniversary because that was the day she passed. But y'all, listen to me, London. Listen to me, London. These Fletchers, I cannot. Their main cast now. So they're scrounging and digging and trying to find something to do. Okay? It's getting on my nerves. Nell always crying. If Nell ain't crying, she hollering. If Chris is not in the guy's business, knowing that he's a cheating ass, lying asshole himself, what? What are they doing? Honey, what are they doing? And then every single thing that come out their mouths, Mel and Martell have something to do with it. Stop it. We're sick of the Scots doing it. 1 and 2.0. Okay? Like I said, I'd rather see Tiffy Lou on here, but y'all done drove Tiffy Lou crazy. Okay? Just saying. Okay, we are at the bar scene next. Hey. This episode was boring, so I didn't really care about the chronologicals like that. So, so it's a little bit out of sequence, but you get the picture. So we go down to the bar scene, and basically what Ken is saying is that, this lady is hesitating on marrying me. She's acting like, she is not ready to get out this marriage and too big of a hair. Ken. Incredible Hook, as I called you. Listen to me, Linda. That lady don't want you like that. Okay? You might be a good sex buddy. You might be a good provider. But that lady don't want to marry no more. Okay? She's very sour and angry. I don't even know why you want that type of energy around you anyway. Because you, even though you get on my nerves, and I think your ass itch, I think that you need someone who wants to marry you. You've never been married. You don't have any children. You let yourself on to these women who already has a built-in family. So in some ways, you become dependent on these people. You do. Because they provided everything that you need without putting in the work. Moving right along. Now, then we get a scene where the family goes to visit Miss Nell mom's grave. Again, I've been there. I mean, I just went to see my mom's grave probably like August-ish, September-ish. And it was difficult, to say the least, knowing that my mama was right here in this house, walking around in here talking to me just 5 years ago. And when I have those memories come back, it seemed like it was just yesterday. So when I say I understand where she's coming from here, I do. But let me put a but in. This is not good television. Still. I can see them going there and putting that in the scene and then coming on out of the scene. But for this to be a full segment almost, it just it does not gel with the show for me. I'm just saying, in my opinion. I was trying to figure out, was Miss Nell the only child? Then I just remembered that she told the story of how she was running them behind Melody when her mother was sick. And she was trying to be there for her and asked her sister to watch her mom. Now, I'm wondering if a lot of this that's appearing on this show is, I can't help it. Because I know how things come against Mel like this. I'm trying to figure out, in some ways, is her guilt being transferred to Mel because she was, being a good friend and, not there for her mother the way she should have been and being there for a friend. Now, I know Melody was going through it, honey. I believe that. And I would be there for my friend as much as I possibly could. But again, priorities. And you can't transfer that guilt onto Mel because you made the choice to be there for her instead of your mother during that difficult time. I'm sorry. I'm just calling. Shout out to Mama Wendy, straight shooter, pow pow. I'm just letting you know. That's how I see it. Nell says, I'm not gonna do her voice because this is serious, mom. She's like, my mama was there for me. I had you at an early age, 20 years old. I didn't know what to do, single. And she's just like, well, you got this. I got you. Right. And that's a comforting thing to hear, because when I had my second baby, my surprise baby, I called her birthday. Yes, it was just a shout out to her. I think I was emotionally shocked being 42 and just having a baby at 41. It was, even though I was grown and, able to provide for my child, it just still seemed, I cannot explain. I'll put it this way. Nonetheless, it was a shock. So my mama was there, and I contemplated the worst for me in that moment. And my mom was like, "It would be none of that. It would be none of that, if you know what I mean." Okay, because I was already emotional just having a baby like 2 months earlier. My baby wasn't but 2 months old when I, in my 40s, found out I was pregnant again. So we get down to the venue for the bachelorette party, and no episode, no Marceau, no Maurice, no motel, hotel, none of the M&M homemonger clan was involved in this episode, which I didn't miss them at all. Not at all on this show. I didn't miss them at all. If you know, you know. 80s, baby. We didn't discriminate on music because all we had was MTV. So we grew up in an era where it was 80s, Caucasian, rock and roll, or nothing at all. And if you were lucky, you had BET, you get your little R&B every once in a while. And that's why we love Michael Jackson so much, even through all his transgression, because that was the only time we saw black folks on the MTV channel. I'm just keeping it real. Okay? Then they would matriculate Prince in there every once in a while, but not early Prince, Purple Rain Prince. So that's all we got. And we didn't get no controversy and no do me babies and none of that. And I'm not your love. Wait a minute, not I'm not your lover, not your friend. That was on Purple Rain. But what was the one he said? I'm your lover. I wanna be your lover. None of that. None of that. I wanna be your brother and your sister too. Prince could be a little inappropriate every once in a while. He had no business knowing about a lover, your boyfriend, and your sister too. But yes, I did know. Well, again, Gen X, we different. We're different breed, okay? We're real grown for our ages, okay? We had to raise ourselves, is what the rumor is, okay? Well, that's what the rumor is. I mean, we were independent. The way me and my sister was just talking about how we rode those bikes up to the corner store, and I won't let my children even ride their bikes out the driveway. The same driveway, same corner store. It's different. It's different. So the first thing Trish said, "Hey, Justin, how you doing?" So I just want you to know that it's very uncomfortable us watching you and Nell get into it. And Destiny, how was it uncomfortable? Well, for me, as an audience member, I was uncomfortable sitting there looking at you getting into it with your boyfriend mama over another man and his old lady. You weird, bitch. You weird. And you and your big headed self is the one who throwing the bachelorette party. So if I was uncomfortable watching y'all arguing over Sunni and her man, then imagine what your friends feel like watching you argue with your new man's mama, allegedly. Because he's the one who fixing up that 4x4 office space you got going on over there. That office space ain't no bigger than the corner over here that I got for my kids in there for their piano lesson. Move right along. So out of the core 6, Kimmy is the first to arrive. Okay. Kimmy look cute. Then LATRICIA arrives. She looks cute as well. And then the enemy of all enemies of the show. The person who brought them a check and created the show and had the idea in her mind as a young black woman. LATRICIA arrives. And then the whole damn mood changes. Because they act like they don't really want her on her own damn show. Yeah, I can't make this damn shit up. So Melly Mel sits down and she says, y'all, I'm gonna have to pass on the drinks and the food I just ate. And I got my children, because normally them damn kids be over there with Martell's ass. And when I got my kids, see how she prioritizing her family over this bullshit ass show. Now, see that? That's how you do it. She said she can't stay long because she got her kids. Okay? That's how you do it. You spend a little time with the friends, more time with your family that you don't get to see that often. 7 days on, 7 days off is my understanding of what that custody agreement is. Should be 30 days on, weekend and holidays only for the father, in my opinion. I said what the fuck I said. And you be walking a fine line on the weekends and holidays. So it's time to stir the pot. Come on, Kevin. Come on in. Stir the pot. And we can't talk about that DUI. Let's go. Well, I was wondering, now that all of us are here, that some of us are all standoffish. No shit. It's gonna be tension in the room. Melanie ain't friends with none of y'all. And you said yourself, you wouldn't be friends with Tongue Tisha if it wasn't for her being your sister-in-law. So there you go. So you being pushed into a friendship by your melon-headed husband in his Mr. Top Royalty ass brother. That wasn't my mother. Now, because my aunts only had the 2 of them and they were raised with 4 brothers, it was easy for my mama to matriculate into that family because they treated her as the 3rd sister. But my mama had 2 sisters. So she was good on them either way. I'm just keeping it 100. Even though it worked out perfectly, I'm just saying. They even told her secrets that they didn't tell each other. And my mama held on to those secrets. My mom wasn't a two-faced person, which is why I probably couldn't be on reality TV, because I'm like my mom in that way. She raised us to be the type of friends that if a friend tell you something, you hold on to it. So that's what that is. But these bitches right here, hey, they don't do that. So moving right along, let's get back into the scene. So she's trying to get everything popping off, right? So it's time for the confrontation. Listen, don't hold it back, Mel. Let her know. So, Trish, you got a problem with me? If I had a problem with you, I'd tell you. Buck up on the Trish. Yo, EP position, don't scare me. This ain't no Shady O'Neal type situation over here, because Carlos already told me I could come after you and I can say what I want to say to you. So there you go on that. So more pot stirring by Kimmy, who we know nothing about other than the fact that we don't know that her pops died. The only reason why I know that is because I saw it on the on her Instagram. We don't know her siblings. We don't know her brothers, sisters, whatever, cousins, and her mama too. We don't know none of them. Well, we did see her mama a couple times. I take that back. I'm just saying. Go around there to visit your folks. every once in a while. Let us know what's going on with them. Let us know what's going on inside your household besides Monster messing up the dishes and not wanting to wash. He's being raised to be a misogynist asshole like his pappy. So we're not surprised on that one. Let us see something different. Besides you over here stirring the pot, stirring up trouble, causing shit, and then don't want nobody in your shit. See? Not cool. So Mel says, I don't know you like that. I don't have issue with you to know, but I do know you laid up my husband while we were married. This is what she should have said. That's what the fuck I would have said. Then she said, well, the reason why, I did say this though. I will say that, I didn't like the way you insert yourself in my business. When you said that I still loved Marquez. Melvin said, that was a joke. Now let me analyze. Let's go. Come on, psychology degree. Come to work. Let's go. This is how I see this, okay? I'm trying to be fair. Melody always had an issue when people said that she still loved Motel Hotel. Even in a joking manner, okay? Melody also said that she still had an issue with some of these women that come around still. Because I see the principle. Y'all, I'm telling you, I see the principle. Coming around her, being on her show after knowing they had slept with her husband. See, in ways, I can see that being a twist to things. That makes things a little bit different. When you know that these women have laid up with your husband in some kind of way, allegedly, or even talked to your husband on that level when they were married. But according to Tricia, there was nothing like that. He just always talking about his wife. But you had a problem with him always talking about his wife. I could see that because you could not get comfortable with him the way you wanted to because Mel was on his mind. Hell, Mel is still on his mind 5 years later. If coleslaw couldn't penetrate that, you ain't gonna penetrate that. So let's get right on back into it. So Mel said, you felt like I was getting in your business like that? Bitch, I really don't care about you. That's my words, not her. But what I'm saying. So she said this. If I was instigating, everybody in this room was instigating. Now, I don't like that, Mel. I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't like when you're having an argument and it's an individual argument and then you bring everybody else into it. While I do see your point, because Marshmallow Melonhead, he did say that you and his wife said that it's your mission to make everyone feel the way you feel and you're projecting. Okay, so I can understand why you did what you did, but stand on in it. Handle your own argument with her. Go back and forth with her. Don't bring other people into your disagreement. Because you can handle her. Don't let these people out here fool you because she got big muscles and shit. I had a friend in college that lifted probably like 160 some pounds. 170, 180. I don't know. Sometimes 200, I guess. Because she had some big shit on those barbells, dumbbells. Weak as water. Okay? Get you a little couple taekwondo classes. You be good. Don't worry about that lady. Don't let that lady punk you. Period. And so, Trish in confession, I had a pep talk with herself before I came in here. I should always stay calm. What she said was, in translation, I had a pep talk with myself. I decided I was going to stay calm. Why did you have a pep talk with yourself? Did production already inform you that you may have a confrontation with Mel? See, that type of shit right there. That's why we don't like you, Carlos. You let people get away with things like this. This should have been organic. Shout out to Nene. So, of course, Miss Instagame Tisha But no, you can't instigate in her marriage. So, you think Mel's messy? Well, yeah, we were sitting at the table and she said what she just said. But girl, you do give I still love my husband vibes since you have decided on the dotted line. Mel got rid of her, okay? So there is a difference there. Just let me say that. So Tisha tried to keep the peace, allegedly. So do you all have an understanding now, Mel? Do you have an understanding that why she may have felt the way she felt? Man, I'm with you on that, man. That's that Scorpio shit, though. I know. When she said it, I knew it was coming. We don't do that, y'all. Just keeping it real. That's why I'm just gonna keep it real. That's why her name is Mel, my name is Trish, and then that's when Mel threw everybody under the bus again. I don't say anything that no one else has said in this group. Again, keep it between y'all. That's all you have to do. Don't be scared. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Worry about that lady. Why she always bucking up in the doggone confessional. So after Kimmy has started this whole messy conversation, now it's time for her to say, well, I want it all squashed out before Nell gets here. You think they're going to be comfortable around each other after that? We're back and forth? No, ma'am. That ain't how this works. None of this works that way, ma'am. You and your grand white, whatever that is, sitting on top of your head, look like a damn raccoon. So she said, all that energy that you're giving me, that's why I feel the way I feel. Nothing. I don't get a sense of resonate about your energy right now. So basically, we just wasting pressing into the pressure breath that we could be doing something else with right now. Well, then we'd be too busy arguing then. So then Kimmy and all her wonder steps in again. So Emma with the Pharaoh's child. So Kimmy and all her infinite knowledge goes and says, well, for two people that don't have an issue with it, it seems like you have an issue with it. Then Lollipop Head gonna say, well, I don't like this energy between y'all. It seems very negative. Girl, everything about every scene you ever tape on this show is negative. Even with you not even being in this argument, you negative. Melanie in the confession said maybe she used to talking to people like that. Maybe she used to talking to people like that. Maybe her energy towards these men and running over them, aka Ken, is what she's used to. But I'm not the one. Sorry. Well, Trish, I have to say, you do take it. I don't know. I just have to say, you just take it to 1,000 because you always on the defense. And I think that came from, like, in a way that what Melody's saying is arguing with Marquez all the time. And now watching this episode, maybe even arguing with Ken all the time, because Ken said he tries to communicate with you in a calmer manner, but you always take it to an argument if he asks you just any simple question, which is the reason why he understands now that it was more between you and Motel Hotel, because every time he talks to you about it, you get defensive. Right. Right. So then the peacekeeper steps in. Destiny says, aka Destiny, says, well, we want to keep the peace, and this is about Nell, not y'all. Girl, every event that Sunni is at, even this one in the next few minutes, becomes about you. Remember the Valentine's Day smash? How you showed your body? Child, I can't make all of them hypocrites. Let me just put it that way. Melanie says, wait a minute, Nell ain't even here. But the energy will be fine when she gets here. I know that's right. In confessional with Destiny looking washed out in the green in that orange hair. It's blonde, but she looks a mess. I mean, just all washed out. She said she can take her, hope she can take her own advice because Ian walks Sunny. No, by the way, speaking of makeup, y'all, did y'all see that mess of, look, I'm in the SIP, right? And I live in what they call the Red Clay Hills area of the SIP. Yeah, it's a lot of red clay dirt here. And like when we would put it on our skin, if we were playing mud pies and stuff like that, it will fade our skin to red or like a tan. Well, you know what? I wonder why people around here buy tan and lotion when all they got to do is dig up some red clay dirt. Oh, that's neither here nor there. The point is, it would tan your skin to an orange color. That's what Nell's face looked like in that scene with Trish. I was intending to bring that up, but the video is not over yet, so I can run it back. So anyway, here we go. My point of view on this. Now, some people are saying that it's a double standard because Mel does not want slob on the knob like corn on the cob, rusty braces on the show, Ariana Curry. But it's okay to bring Sunni on the show to her destiny. Here's the difference. And I know you know it, but I'm going to break it down anyway. Let's go. Let's make a pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, you have a married couple, right? That married couple would be Mel and Martell. Okay? Then on the side of that pyramid, you have slob on the knob like corn on the cob, Ariana Curry. She goes up to the top of the pyramid and starts humping on Motel Hotel. Are we following? This is a diagram. Put the diagram in your head, okay? So then on the side of the pyramid, we have Mestney, okay? Mestney is a cast member of this show. But right up under that, we looking at the diagram, right? I'm drawing it on my couch in my head. So you put it in your head too. So we have two people that come in. We have a Moses, aka the jailbird, and then we have a Sunni, aka former producer of the blonde head, faded head, messy, lollipop headed Destiny. Okay, are we following? We got it so far. Top of the pyramid, we have Melody and Motel Hotel. Side of the pyramid, over to the left, we got slob on the knob like corn on the cob. She goes to the top of the pyramid and starts humping on a husband to Melody Cherie Rogers, formerly Holt. Okay? But then on the right side of the pyramid, we have Moses, his wife, Sunni, and Mestney right there at the center of that side part of the pyramid. I'm going to tell you what the difference is, seeing as how y'all don't follow. The main difference here is Motel Hotel was legally bound to Melody Cherie Rogers, formerly Holt. Okay? Did you hear that, formerly Holt, at the end of the name? Meaning that they were married. Now, Sunni is legally bound to the jailbird, aka Moses. Guess who was never legally bound to the jailbird? Yes. Y'all ready? The lollipop head Destiny. Okay? So there is your central difference. Let's put that in the middle of the pyramid. Okay? There is your central difference between slob on the knob like corn on the cob, Ariana Curry, Motel, Hotel, Melody Cherie Rogers, formerly Holt, and Mestney Payton. Do you hear me adding a last name to Mestney Payton other than Williams, which was LeBert, who Moses was her side piece to her side piece? Okay? Yeah. Allegedly. You Destiny Payton, from my understanding, was Moses' side piece when y'all were together at some point, because he was married before. So you have been in the same position as slob on the knob like corn on the cob, Ariana Curry. Guess who was never Moses' side piece? His wife, Sunni. She did not interfere in a relationship between the two of you. Yes, she broke girl code by sleeping with the man and marrying the man who was formerly with you, and you were her producer that you claimed was also your friend. Yes, but no marriage took place. If the worst thing that Sunni has done was being a bad friend, former producer. Period. And that's it. Y'all clear? We good? We following? All right. So let's close it there. And the episode will pick up with the uncomfortable conversation between Destiny and Sunni. Okay? We're going to close there. Come on in. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Y'all, this video should not have been 41 minutes long, but hey, this last scene is where all that came from, because I wanted to clarify some things, okay? Again, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is caring, and as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.